Hello, this is Anirudh Singh. You are on for CS205 presenting the first lab experiment for Unix architecture. Here we have to explain the basic commands that are used in the that are used in Unix. So the first question states list the contents of the user's home directory including the hidden files. So the command we use over here is ls space -a, which will give all the files or programs that or directories that are already present inside the database over here. I've already entered the commands over here so that we can save time and be more efficient. So question number 2 states list the content of the var directory. For that we have to use the command ls/var, so this will give us the variable directory. Question number 3, create two directories named dir1 and dir2. We have to use a basic command mkdir1 and mkdir, and we have to name two directories xyz abc, so that will create two directories. So the fourth question is that we have to create a hidden directory with our name. So a hidden directory we use we include a dot before the file directory name so that we can make it hidden. For example, .noel. Question number 6. Question number 5, change the directory to dir1. So we just use the command. Suppose currently we are in no directory. When we enter cd space dir1, we go to directory 1. Question number 6, copy the file etc.password file to the current directory with sample text as a file name. So we first create a sample text by using the command touch. Then we copy the command for this file /etc password with the command cp copy to the sample text, and then we display the sample text text file. So as we can see, this much data has been copied inside the text file. The next question states change to your home directory. To home directory we use cd to go back to the main directory, and use pwd command to check that you are in home directory. So when we press pwd, it will show in what directory we are in. Currently we are in the home base directory, that is user data. Question number 8 states create a file test1.txt with vim editor to follow with the following contents. So I had already created the text file in the lab itself. So the text file is cat tst.txt, and all the data has been already entered inside this. Now we have to answer questions related to the database over here. Suppose the first question is display the student names who are having research interest as grid computing. So we use the command grep to extract the data that is specifically required, and we use the column name grid computing, and from the data file test.txt. So we get the names over here which have the research interest named as grid computing. We have to be careful with the uppercasing and lowercasing, otherwise the database will not detect what entry we have entered, what query we have entered. Then list out all the students names and register number in the class. So we use the command cut -c, and we list out all the numericals over here from the text file, which will give us all the names and registration number. Then question number 9 states display the contents without any blank lines. So we use cat display -b, means removing the blank lines, so the data output will be shown over here. Question number 10 states move the file sample txt from dir1 to dir2. We just to move the sample from dir1 to dir2, we just use the sample mb is equal mb means move sample text with then ~dir2. So the directory will already the file will automatically transfer to the required directory, which is dir2. Now change into dir2 directory, we exit from the base dir1 directory and go to cd.dir2. Check whether sample txt is present over there. ls we see sample txt is present over there. Then question number 13, rename the file sample to new and check whether sample is there or not. So when we rename the file over here, ls we see the sample is present over here. Then what we do is we actually we do not rename the file, we move the file from one file to another file, move sample to new.txt. So when we check, we see that the new txt has replaced the sample txt. Then the next question is display the calendar December 2020. We use the command cal month and year to display the calendar. So as we enter 12/2020, December 2020 has been displayed over here. Then next question, remove the directory dir1. We use command rm minus r dir1. So the directory has been removed. Display last 3 lines of the file tst dest.txt. So as we see, when we enter this line over here, we have to first go to the base directory and we enter all the lines over here. So hence all the questions have been answered. Thank you for watching this video.